My God, she's got a giant forehead. That's like the third character in a row. What's going on with Atlas? But anyway, welcome back to Metaphor ReFantazio. Last episode, I made it very apparent how infatuated I was with Junah. And you might think I'm some kind of pig, but no, I'm just simply stating facts here. She is beautiful, like a painting or a play, refined. And golly, I don't know. I'm not necessarily smitten. She's just really neat.
Let's go.
And I'm glad we get to be with her in this crazy journey. Rella's inside this church. Let's get going. Okay. How's you say? Wait, this church? Coming here all the time. What the? Never seen her. Yeah?
Terribly sorry. Putting some elixirs away. Be with you in a moment. Hello. How can I help you? Junah.
Long time no see. Sorry for all of us storming the place.
And you're the one who was at the exhibition.
And you're the one that likes walruses. Hi.
Right. Now that you all know each other's names, Rella is my older sister. Adopted sister, that is. Her family took me in.
Aww.
Though don't spread it around. The public doesn't know, and we don't know who'd try to exploit it.
Right. She does not look too happy to see us, though.
It's been forever,
Okay, there
Junah. I'm so sorry. I really was planning to meet you after the opening ceremony.
I understand. You were attending to Sanctifex Forden until Brilhaven. But that's wonderful. Such deft social climbing even puts Father's efforts to shame, eh?
Oh?
Ugh, social climbing.
Okay, sounds like she's on her side then.
Glad to make your acquaintance. I am Rella Cygnus. I'm a healer. But somehow, I doubt that's why you're here.
No, actually I'm like half HP. Could you top me up, Rella, please?
Actually, there's something we'd like you to look at.
Where did you get this?
I know it's asking a lot, but could you share anything you know? Without asking too many questions?
I've seen something like this before. I'd never forget. Objectively speaking, the magic involved is a direct inversion of a healing spell. Popularly known as a curse.
Right, so like healing in reverse. I got you.
I suppose that stands to reason.
Pardon the late introduction. I am Hulkenberg, a Knight of the Crown. As you may have guessed, that is the formula to the curse that slew His Royal Highness, the Prince.
Hold on.
The death of His Highness was a tragedy, one I would see repaid in full. As His Royal Guard, it is my duty to punish the treasonous snake responsible.
Then surely the man who penned this was Louis.
Yeah, that seems to be the case, if he has it.
Look, what happened at the exhibition? We were trying to get closer to Louis. You're a holy woman, so I couldn't ask your forgiveness. But if you could at least understand.
The Lady Joanna's penitence was sincere. To hear her, I thought it must be so. It was Forden who chose such a terrible punishment. That was what scared me.
Oh, Rella.
But I'm a bit relieved. I heard rumors Louis had swept you off your feet and you'd been hanging on his arm since. I worried for you so, Junah. I see now I needn't have given it a second thought.
Of course. I am Joanna Cygnus, and my life is...
Yes, your life is your own, I know.
Oh, it's just a
Just
little...
make sure you're not causing trouble for everyone else. I suppose this is another dramatic and risky gesture? Like when you ran away from home in a frenzy of passion, declaring you'd take the stage or die trying.
Oh, gosh. You do this a lot, Junah.
No. Well, sort of. Maybe, yes, but... Oh, you didn't have to put it like that.
You're embarrassing me in front of Willie.
I've looked over the formula. From what I can tell, this spell's effects are... enduring. As long as the magic's source continues to exist, the effect shall never fade. The trouble is, while most curses simply consume the magic released in the moment's casting, this one is designed to perpetually draw on the magic of the caster.
So as long as Louis lives, it doesn't matter where his victims run and hide. Sounds just like him.
But I'm afraid even if His Highness still lived, I don't think anyone could have broken the curse using this.
No. Then it was...
This formula isn't complete.
Wait, what?
It's a mere outline, clearly jotted from memory. I couldn't tell you how to lift the curse from this alone.
Wait. Then... Was it not Louis?
What? Then... I'm sorry I couldn't be of any help.
I don't get it.
No, you've done plenty. Especially since we're the ones who sprang this on you.
I mean, I guess he just didn't finish his notes.
Pardon me, young man. May I say one last thing?
Yeah. I'm sorry about the bug comments. You've been lovely.
You're a friend of hers, aren't you? Please, keep Junah safe.
She won't need it. Yeah, that's what I would have picked.
She's strong enough to do that herself.
She is. I know she's far stronger than I am. But she'll charge headlong into any danger, so please, watch over her.
Yeah, you got it.
I'll be here for the foreseeable future. Any friend of Junah is welcome here, so stop by any time you like.
Is Rella gonna be a follower? No way.
The curse is impossible to break?
Oh, I mean, yeah, that's bad. Well, not impossible. We just have to kill the person that put it. Which is, what we already thought. Dom.
Did I miss a funeral? I've never seen you lot so gloomy.
Ugh, come on, Neuras.
What do we do now?
The only way left is to take down Louis himself.
The impossibility of that is precisely what led us here, Stroll. And now, we are no further than when we started.
It's just when things are getting good.
Plenty of assassins have come for Louis, but the king's magic works every time. They all died frozen in agony.
And trying to convince his entourage that he's despicable. That's just not... I mean, come on, you'd sooner just, drain the oceans.
Even if we could fight him properly, do we stand a chance? The man's an unparalleled master of both martial and magic arts.
This might be the end.
Still, we have to stop Louis, no matter what. The royal magic's not an absolute shield. It cost Gilded his life. We've just got to maintain the trust we've earned from Louis, and eventually we'll get our chance.
For now, he told us to wait until the race's next task is announced.
Then we'll have to do just that.
I'm pooped from all this brainstorming. I could use a break in the gauntlet runner.
Oh, come on. No, it's time for action. If we take Junah out in the public, when I attract a crowd, can't risk Louis catching on that we're in the royal capital. Start asking questions. At least for today. I'll ask her to stay in the runner, away from prying eyes.
Well, I must say I'm impressed. You have enough beds to accommodate this many people.
Yeah, they're still working on the bathroom thing, though.
Yes, as much as they grumble about cramped quarters.
Apologies. 'Tis hardly accommodation worthy of a diva. And I confess the ride itself is often jarring.
At the very least, I'll be happy with a bath. You have a room for that, I trust?
Right this way, milady.
Well, no point getting reckless now. Let's think about this some more tomorrow.
I mean, realistically... No, it doesn't... Nothing works.
By the way, what have you been doing all this time, Neuras?
Let me finish my thought. If we... By the time the end of the royal tournament, no, we have to win now. But then we can't get the prince. You see what I'm saying? If we knock him down 20 paces... No, if the royal magic's complete, then it's fine. Because then we can just kill Louis normally. Yeah. Okay. We still got a chance. Nice. I guess that's how Will eventually does end up becoming king. Not to think in a metagame standpoint, but...
Thinking, mostly. Been having a good old ponder ever since I saw Louis's sky runner in the air. Always been my dream to fly on wings, you see. Not with any of this magic levitatory. But then in you come with this teleportation. Made me start wondering if there was any valid point at all to my flight theory, what?
Oh, what are you talking about? Flying... Even in our real world, if we did have instant teleportation, people would still want to fly. It's fun. That's what I've heard from hobbyists.
A long while back, I did a flight experiment to prove my theory was sound. Failed spectacularly, though, and got myself all crunched up in the process.
Ew.
I was still in bed, midway through my convalescence, when they told me I was to be demoted.
What? Talk about kicking you while you're down. Then what?
So you just gave up?
Hardly. It'll take more than that to stamp out my fires, chum. I've known my place was in the sky since I was a schoolboy. Between us, old boy, my flight theory's complete. Principles are sound and tested. All that's left are the practicals, incorporating it into the gauntlet runner.
You don't say.
But ever since that accident, I suppose I've been afraid to move forward with it. Afraid of failure.
Jeez. Did we give him the funds to retrofit the runner? I mean, we can't do that. We can't lose the teleportation thing. What do we do here? What would you do here?
You and the rest of our merry band are risking your very lives for the prince. Here I sit moping,
Oh, it's okay, man. Come on. You're one of the team. I don't think anybody disagree with that.
The way I see it, your teleportation can only take us places we've been.
Oh.
If we want to see new horizons, we'll need to take to the skies.
He's got a point. Teleportation is limited. Dude, if we do get it, we could just fly up straight to the rock, right? We could just go up there and see what's going on.
It'll take time, no doubt, but I'll put my very soul into it. No shortcuts. And when I fly, I'll do it my way.
You say so. I mean, honestly, probably too risky for my blood, but I don't even care. Anyway, strolls off the party. Sorry, what can I say?
Let's rest in the runner today. Our plans didn't pan out. We should just concentrate on getting our strength back for now.
Yeah, for sure. Including me. Jeez, I got beat. But, yeah. We already know Stroll has that battle hypnosis thing. Obviously, I want to use everybody, and it feels kind of weird that Junah's gonna just start from the very beginning. But look at that magic stat! How can I say no to that when we've clearly been needing a magic user the whole game? And these masks, dude, such a cool mechanic, but how much reserve mag do I have? Oh, hardly any at all. Well, let's just spend what we absolutely need to get, which is healer. I was having a bath, and now you want me to... I don't think it's that painful. It's a little alarming, though.
Let's go.
Ah, the healer. Anyone who wants healing, raise your hand. Leave it all to me. Wielding an arsenal of magic sounds like a lovely time. Singing is magic too, you know. Ha!
We get it.
I'll always aim higher.
Maybe I should just get all the, like, basic archetypes, so that way we can unlock, you know, that thing where he's like, you've been studying a lot. Here you go. What else are we going to use it on, right? Yeah.
The brother archetype, beating a path forward, nothing but your fist sounds romantic, doesn't it? What? You better watch out, because here I come.
Oh. Keep an eye on that one, Willie. She's... Anyway. So, after doing all that, we got... Oh, wow. A lot of these. Jeez. Let's see how far that takes Junah's archetype. I figure before we get started on the healer, which we can obviously do, you know, we can level that one up really quick. We should prioritize and max out her initial archetype. That just makes sense, right? Actually, maybe. Should we? When you really break it down, I think using these items on alt classes makes way more sense, because that one is not leveling up as fast as you would think, which makes me think that maybe it's a tier 2 one. Huh. Possible. Or maybe it's like the merchant and, you know, it's not necessarily like levels up. Okay, yeah. That's definitely what's going on here. Now, Willie doesn't have to be the sole healer of the group. Not bad.
I'm finding it hard to sleep. As good a time as any for some reading, I guess.
All right. When was the last time?
Oh, good. You're still awake. What's the matter?
Yeah, I'm just, you know, chilling out.
Something on your mind?
No, not in particular. Once we're back tomorrow, I'll sneak the formula back into Louis's room. Even if he suspected us, he'd never work out that we got to the capital and showed it to Rella in a single night. He won't find out about our mission.
That's good. Should probably have Junah return any Magla keys we got on the Charaderies, just to be safe. I'll give them to her later.
Okay, they're clearing that up. Makes sense.
You know, I'm a bit surprised. I thought I was fine doing all that infiltration at Louis's place. Turns out I wasn't.
Oh, really?
Finally having others who know the truth, and having gotten to see my sister. I didn't realize how exhausted I am. And you personally saved me from danger back there. I'm terribly grateful to you.
Yeah, you helped out too. I thought it was a mutual battle.
You're lucky, really. I'll have you know I'm rarely this candid.
Jeez. What do you say to that? What a tease.
That's the forbidden text you mentioned in Louis's room, is it? I've seen him reading it from time to time.
Really?
What's it like? Can I read a bit of it?
So it wasn't just... he didn't just steal it. What does that mean, then? So many questions in this game. What about the formula? Oh, whoa. Culture? Yeah.
The prevailing culture of the world is one of freedom in all things. No faith, fealty, or philosophy enforces ideology. All are free to create, and all are free to embrace those creations. This culture's influence spreads throughout the world. It is even said that a song of peace was powerful enough to bring an end to war.
Dang, Junah, you got the best chapter for you, huh? What are the chances?
How inspiring. It's hard to imagine that a single song could be so influential.
If only.
I wonder what the world would be like if a song really could reach all people's hearts. No matter their status or tribe. We Nydia, we're all liars, you know?
Wait, what?
Everyone told us we were inherently worthless. Just a fact of our birth. So I learned some glamours to make myself at least look valuable.
Oh no. I had no idea.
This form. It's all just a fancy disguise, really. A gilded mask for the world to admire. Or not.
What?
No, do forgive me. That was all lies, lies, lies.
What the time, Junah? I can't get a read on you even now.
I don't think it's necessarily a good idea to reveal yourself entirely. But you should always have the freedom to. If these new powers are to give form to my ideals, I want to create a world where we can appreciate each other's freedom. I'll make sure everyone hears that in my songs. No matter what happens.
She sure is a nuanced character. A tribe of liars. God. Well, we know one thing's for sure. She wasn't lying when she awakened her archetype. She's for real about this dance and song. Did she dance, though? Or was it just singing? I don't know. As fun as it is to poke at the idea of dancing games, truly, if you've done a dance you're proud of, it is a magical moment. So I can attest to that. Man!
Prepare to hear the race's next challenge.
Let's do it!
Let's find out where our fierce competitors are bound.
Got a pretty good idea already.
To recap, the 20 candidates with the current highest approval on the King's Rock will be the only ones to proceed. All others will be disqualified. I'd say the results of the exhibition are sure to have spread by now. Let's have a look at the standings, shall we? In first place, the undisputed winner, bane of sea monsters and savior of the people, our very own Sanctifex Forden! And the traitor Louis in second, despite not actually being in the race. But in third, we have the warrior monk captain, Master Guido! Furthermore...
So I guess, if you check that out right there, there are some names written on the rock. So we really are top 20, despite what your in-game popularity poll says. Okay.
In the end, everyone but Louis is just representing the Sanctus Church. What's your point? I dare say that's a relief. We'll finally be done with all this chaos. A return to normalcy.
Ha! Normalcy. Funny how it's only the rich who miss how things used to be. But now Count Louis has the people behind him. He'll save the common man.
Yes, we're all keeping our ears out for a response from Louis's faction. But we do have one standout who's seen a stunning jump in popularity since the exhibition. The lad responsible for exposing the sins of the Sanctoress Johanna. Valiant human slayer. Yes, it's the young elder.
What was his name again? Oh, it doesn't really matter.
Right, wasn't expecting that one. Nameless to famous in a single night. Just like that, he's in the top 20.
Oi, crier man, where's the windbag? The one what acted all high and mighty over a tiny human head.
Who? Oh, right, that Gilded or something. No sign of him, probably saw the writing on the wall and dropped out.
So it really was all talk then? A disgrace to the Rusum, hiding his inadequacy behind Louis's authority.
But the boy candidate isn't the only one in the spotlight. We've a rising star by the name of Katharina.
She's still in. Let's go. Wait, doesn't that directly contradict her follower episode?
Some big ideas, that girl. I hear she plans to put a price on every wealthy head if she takes the throne.
And what's wrong with that? If they're sitting on most of the kingdom's money, they can afford to hire a little extra security every day. Let them sweat it out.
Okay then.
Now here's a surprise. We've got a Mustari candidate still in the running. And my sources say they hail from, well, Virga Island.
A pagan island, eh? But they're filthy barbarians. Besides, nobody could compare to Lord Milo.
The final roundup's actually looking pretty diverse. We're just about ready to announce the next leg of the race.
So, I guess that Mustari person being in the town, little foreshadowing element. We're going to their homeland to look for relics, I guess. Oh, wow. Dang, it's
on. And that's the bell. Thank you for waiting, ladies and gents. It's time to begin the second round of the tournament for the throne. First of all, congratulations to the 20 who have won their places on the King's Rock. You are now officially the winners of the first round. Let's give them a hand!
Woo! No sign of Louis. Even if he does plan to take over, suppose he's still not eager to play by their rules.
I haven't seen Junah this morning either.
I heard some noble say she had a job suddenly come up. Better that the audience doesn't see her with us, anyway.
Now, at long last, we are ready to announce their next challenge. This time, the task for the candidates is recovering and offering a divine relic!
What? A relic?
Oh.
Don't worry, we're happy to explain everything. You'll not want to forget this, so we've arranged for you to hear it from an unforgettable voice.
Here she comes, right on cue.
To tell us more, please welcome to the stage our guide, our songstress, the lovely Lady Junah!
God, just think of all the hairspray. Wait, how is it flying? What? They don't have hairspray?
Her sudden obligation revealed, I suppose.
Chosen heroes! Your next destination is Altaberry Heights, the capital of the Principality of Montario. You are to gather there by the deadline, with a divine relic in hand to offer the Sanctus Church.
Wait, it can be from anywhere?
Tragically, there are still heathens in this land who choose to reject sanctism. They care nothing for salvation. They cling to strange idols, calling them divine relics, believing them gifts from their eldritch gods. But their rituals are unstable, and their relics just primitive magic tools. It is time we put an end to this misguided witchery. Take these relics from the pagan's grasp and bring them to the birthplace of Sanctism, Altaberry Heights, in Montario. Please deliver them to their rightful place, in God's hands.
If the relics are weapons, though, then we're just stealing from the pagans and giving to the church. Wow.
May all our aspiring heroes be blessed with good fortune and the favor of God. I pray for your success.
Woo! Woo! She's about... Man, yeah, Sanctism.
What a real presence before a crowd, doesn't she? Positively plucks at your heart.
Focus, Iceland, focus.
I'm the same way.
By the deadline of the second round, Altaberry will begin the festivities for the autumnal Montario Saints' Day. This two-day event kicks off on Saints' Day Eve, with the main celebrations on the day proper. And this year's event will be historic. His Eminence, Sanctifex Forden, will be personally sealing the collection of the pagan relics. To celebrate, the songstress Junah will be dedicating a ceremonial song. You won't want to miss this, folks. Now, ladies and gentlemen, on my mark, let the second round of the tournament for the throne begin!
I'm fired up. It sounds kind of cool. It's not just, you know, a headhunt. It's, stealing from the pagan. I don't know how else you could...
They're unabashedly ordering them to steal relics from pagan land now. That's plunder. They would steal our very culture.
Yeah, I'm trying to think about it. Like, how else can you spin this? This is screwy.
That candidate's a Mustari. Small wonder he's so aghast. Forden's stooping to a new low.
Wait, what do you mean? Was killing the monster another low?
What new low?
By and large, the Mustari are a pagan people. Their relics are cultural touchstones, vital to their hearts and faiths. And Forden's just ordered us to loot them as we please.
But in our case, we won't even know what we're doing until Louis gives the order.
Either way, we're bound for Altaberry. It's further east. We've a long trip ahead of us.
Oh, my shoulder hurts. I don't care if it's the Crown Theocracy. You'd think they'd ask me a little sooner than the morning of.
Still managed to put on a hell of a show for him.
Oh, yo, what's up?
Lady Junah, Count Louis has sent for you. And you lot too, I suppose.
Ah, crud. Now what?
Looks like our first job's come in. These men have me running all over.
When can I get a break? Why does her shoulder hurt, though? She just had a... I don't know. It's whatever.
We're back, Lord Louis.
Funny, isn't it? Since the Gilded incident, you've been inseparable from this gang.
Oh, Fidelio, come on. She's just my mutual friend.
Well, one has to keep one's chauffeur in line, don't you think?
Hey, heard you got a gig at the Sanctus Festival. Good on ya.
Thanks. Though I don't know if it's worth celebrating.
No, he's like so happy for her. Like, dude, she's a spy. Keep that in mind. Oh yeah, forgot.
Seems to me it's to keep Lord Louis in check. Putting me on stage the whole time might keep you from crashing their Saints' Day party.
Why do you say that?
And if we try anything, they'll use it as an excuse to blacklist you. Just the kind of shite you'd expect from those Sanctist stooges.
You need fear nothing. It is Forden who now stews in his dread. That he seeks the divine relics is common knowledge. But who would simply give up an idol on par with the god's reverence? He has all but commanded that we take it by force. The king's magic ruined his schemes. You humiliated him in the public eye. And in one desperate final grasp for authority, the fool has placed his fate in my hands. Forden's game will soon end. Let us at least give him the finale he deserves.
He's so sure of himself. This is the finale.
What do you mean by that, boss? I want to know part of the plan.
What do you mean, a finale?
What? Do you need to hear it repeated? I will give Forden his death.
In Montario? Really?
And what of the king's magic?
You'll see soon enough. For now, You need only follow my orders.
The formula, he's gonna... Could you reverse engineer the royal magic? No way.
Your task is to obtain a certain divine relic on my behalf. The artifact in question is a lance known as Dracodius.
Dracodios. The Draco implies something to do with dragons, I presume?
Suffice to say, the lore behind this particular relic intrigues me. You will acquire it in time for Saint's Day, and bring it to me.
My god, if we don't...
Pretty high stakes, my lord. You sure you want this crop of novices on the job?
Rest assured, my other agents have their own relics I've assigned them to pursue. I've no urgent need for this lance, nor for them, should they fail.
Okay, so it's not a part of slaying Forden.
I'll go along and keep an eye on them, shall I? You can bet that if they try and run off with the relic, I'll put a stop to it.
Oh, so clever, Junah.
You certainly are attached to them, aren't you?
Well, it's their first formal assignment in your service, after all. I can be your eyes and ears.
So be it then. You may act accordingly.
So, my lord, where can we find this fancy lance?
Find your clues elsewhere. You have nothing further from me. Prove you think as well as you fight.
Ow. Jeez. Cold shoulder.
May we both find success in the pursuit of our shared vision.
I guess he's just testing us. If he does all the work, you know, where's the fun in that? Well, we already know they worship a goddamn dragon. We're going to the homeland of the Mustari. I can't effing wait.
Back at the inn. So far, the only thing we know for sure is it's called the Dracodios. Guess we got no choice but to go somewhere else and try to gather intel. Let's go!
Still, though, as cool and fun as this trek sounds, we are inherently hurting another culture. It doesn't feel great. It feels awful, in fact.
Hey, listen.
Let's just drop that joke. All right, I can't help but feel awful about this. Like, how many people are going to go there? I mean, 20? And just have their way because, oh, well, it's a game. It's a game for them. And what's going to happen to Mustari? I can already see it happening, bro. It's awful. Anyway.
Can I help you? Something tells me you're not here to eat.
Have you heard of the magic lance of dragonness?
A divine lance. Not sure I'm the best person to ask about that sort of thing. No, wait, someone outside was rambling about it just a bit ago. Had a mask on, must have been Mustari. Seemed awfully bothered about it. He was bothered about the lance? Sounds like he may know something about it. Any idea where he went? Believe he mentioned something about taking a boat to the island. So we headed towards the coast by the Merchant's Bazaar.
Okay, so...
If we hurry, we might be able to catch him. Go, go, go!
Oh, there's the ship! Aw, crap! Dude! There he is!
Hey, man.
Oh god, he's PO'd.
I can't believe this. He would have them all take what they please. This same atrocity all over again. Damn him. And damn his crown theocracy.
So this isn't their first time. Dang.
He's in quite a state. Though I can hardly blame him, with everyone ordered to ransack his homeland. For now, how to approach him?
They really crossed... Yeah, I mean... This is what I genuinely believe.
They've really crossed a line.
Wait. You're not with the Sanctus Church. One of the few who aren't, it seems.
I don't know much about divine relics, but I know all too well what it's like to see your homeland threatened.
Oh yeah, Strogan definitely empathize.
The divine relics are symbols of our faith. More than that, they are the soul of our culture, our history.
Followers of the old native beliefs worship idols that are known to conduct magic, which they call divine relics. But unlike the igniters of modern times, they are primitive in make and function, and often dangerous. So said my studies, at least.
Who's to say how biased that textbook is? What if they're not? I don't know. I've never seen one.
Oh, far from it. Divine relics aren't primitive in the least. That's just Sanctus propaganda.
I knew it!
Really, it's the opposite. Most of these relics are powerful beyond belief, and igniters are just our crude imitations of them.
Dang, so they had the tech. They had the O parts, and we're just making, you know, Temu copies.
If you'd ever seen one yourself, you'd know the difference. They don't call them divine for nothing. With powers like that, they might as well have come from the gods.
Oh, jeez. It's a good idea to give this thing to Louis.
You're that songstress. Didn't expect to hear all this from you, after what you said for the crowd.
Well, a job's a job. But as I'm sure you're aware, pagans aren't the only ones oppressed by the church.
Oh, maybe the Nadia people too?
You really are well informed. And it sounds like you know something of oppression. Did you perhaps come from the Mage Academy?
Details, darling. I've seen abuse of powers before, and I'd rather not see it again.
The other candidates seem bent on taking relics by any means necessary. But you all seem different.
Yeah, we're the real deal. This ain't lip service, buddy.
To be fair, we are looking for one. The only relic we know by name right now is Dracodios.
The Lance of the Dragon God. So that's why you came up to me.
Oh, no.
I suppose anyone would want our homeland's greatest treasure. The Lance is no secret we're trying to hide. Truly, I hope mainlanders come by the scores to see it. Our village is on an island in the World Tree's embrace, where the Dragon God sleeps.
Whoa.
On a clear day, you can see it from this land.
The World Tree and a Dragon God? Who's still sleeping, dude? This is so cool.
An island across the ocean. You mean Verga Island, then? 'Tis a large island in the inland sea. Most of its inhabitants are Mustari, and it remains the only place in the land where sanctism has not taken root.
I'm not out to abolish sanctism myself. I just don't want everything we believe in to be destroyed.
So that's why you're in this race.
I thought I could change the world. And then I saw the truth. What a fool I was.
Still, you tried, man. But, yeah, it's a rigged game. With the Sanctus Church, you know. It's kind of bullcrap, right? Like, why do they get to call the, like, shots?
I've not introduced myself yet, have I? My name is Edeni. Take my advice. Forget about Dracodios. We can't hand it over, and you'll never reach it anyway.
Oh, so it's out of reach.
What do you mean?
Is that what he's getting at?
No ship would carry you there, among the first of many reasons. Even so, it's no place for an outsider.
Oh, right, we can't physically reach it. The island, that is.
It's time I stopped chasing a fool's dream. I need to face reality. And if you're smart, you'll do the same.
But I mean, come on, like, a ship took him here. Why can't we go, like, he's going back home, right? Can we tag along? No, I guess not. Done.
Well, sounds like Dracodios is on Verga Island somewhere. Is there really no ship passage there? This is the biggest port in the kingdom.
'Tis true. His words reminded me. Thanks to both sea currents and cultural tensions, the only merchant ships passing Verga Island embark from Montario.
Oh, so we're out of luck. So we've never actually been there.
But Montario's on the other side of the bloody sea. You can't seriously be suggesting we go there first and then loop back to Verga. We'd never make the deadline.
Then let's bally well conquer this inland sea ourselves.
Neuras, what are you doing? What? How did you get here?
Don't worry, chums.
Okay.
I'm on the job.
All right, Neuras Ex Machina coming to save the day. Whatever. Guess he's gonna put some fins on the gauntlet run. Oh.
You worried about Lady Junah? Actually asking this time, not just prodding.
Shut up.
Tell. You still don't trust them, do you?
How can I? We've only known them for a matter of days. Look, the whole Gilded mess, you really think they're innocent?
Then let's go with them, yeah? Me and you.
Oh.
You do whatever makes sense to you, Del. You know I'll follow wherever you go.
I don't see why not. The more the merrier, guys. I know they're...
You never could keep your mouth shut, eh?
I know they're our enemy, but I don't know, like... What if we bond? I'm just saying. Can Willie's natural charisma... You know, even though he's a non-silent protagonist, he don't really be talking that much. You know what I mean? Like, can you win him over? Is it possible? Well, that you do not... What? Huh? What about the legs? Excuse me? How does that even work?
Wait a second. You're not saying this thing can sail now?
Now they're like paddles. Oh, wait, really?
Quite right. While you lot were hobnobbing at old Louis's soiree, I had his run all to myself. And believe you me, I got quite an eyeful. Came away full of ideas.
Weren't you just saying you're gonna make it fly? Ah, yes, but that's after I made it amphibious, you see?
After all, this old girl wasn't designed as a land runner alone.
Oh, okay.
All about modular design, don't you know? Flexible jointage. So I did a bit of tinkering.
In 2 days.
Why? We'd not even spoken of the island until moments ago.
Yeah, Neuras Ex Machina, that is... Like, what do you thought? Like, how would you have the foresight?
Island Schmeiland, milady. Look at the map. What's our shortest route to Montario, eh? A straight shot through the inland sea.
Okay, so they saved.
Huh. The man has a point. That never dawned on me.
All right, whatever.
Besides, I've kept my ears open, what? Here there be monsters and all that rot. You'll need more than a ship for these waters. You'll need a proper sea runner.
Oh, right. Neuras, you weren't at the exhibition, so you wouldn't know. Forden already killed the big sea monster out there. It had a huge head.
Really? Don't tell me you're making the trip in that.
Oh.
Why are you two here?
Bodyguard duty, Lady Junah. We're along for the ride, especially since you're bound for some remote wild island.
Makes sense.
These poor newcomers are working so hard and you still can't trust them. Or is it me you don't trust?
We're here on Master Louis's orders. I'm sure I don't have to outline the pecking order there. Or do you have a problem with us being around?
No, dude, I don't know. What are you, like, Will's age? Maybe a little younger? Let's hang out. Let's play ball.
We're running short on beds.
Oh, yeah, that... Huh. Well, boys inside of Hyde's tent.
Oh, don't worry. Del doesn't take up as much space as me.
Oh, belt up. Besides, you really expect this rust bucket to survive a night at sea?
If you don't like it, leave. Nobody's forcing you to come.
Looks like we're crewmates then. Not unlike a sea voyage for a bit of fun, yeah?
That's what I'm saying. I'm pumped. I don't know about you.
This is a fine mess. Wasn't expecting them along. What do you think their angle is?
Well, they, yeah, obviously suspect us.
They probably still suspect us.
I agree. We definitely crossed a line with the whole Gilded incident.
Suppose that's that, eh? I'll do a last check on her amphibials, make sure she's shipshape. Give me a shout when you're ready.
Will do. I mean, realistically, we just keep our mouths shut for a little bit. It's fine. And we have a world famous... She's not an actress, but she kind of is. She's kind of a triple threat, right? She can sing. She can... I actually know what a triple threat even does, I'll be honest with you. Oh, okay, I was right. A singer, dancer. She's the masked dancer. That's a no-brainer. And she can act. She can act like she's romantically interested in Louis, which she's totally not.
Ready to depart.
She only loves to dance. Makes sense. And sing and act. Okay, we get it. Oh, time to weigh anchor already? Not forgetting anything, are you? Yeah, probably not. I just got a hold of a chart with the route. We're all set for a trip to Virga Island. Now then, let's set sail for new lands. Let's go. Oh yeah, it's always been down there. Very sneaky. Goodness. I mean, they wanted to have
Virga
trap.
Island is this spot right here. Wonder how many days away it is.
Do we just start right now? Wait, what's that weather? Oh, extreme heat. Uh-oh. Seems like there's a lot waiting for us.
Hold on.
Oh my god, I can't wait. Just happen. Let's just go. Let's go now. The region's currents are a right pain, Miguel. We must go around and across them, lest they carry us off course. My reckoning it'll take us 4 days and 3 nights, give or take. 3 nights at sea? Oh, I hope Stroll can handle it. Junah and her 2 thorns in our side. Tensions may be high. Nothing to do but move forward. Jolly good! Rest assured I'll get us through the waves to Virga Island gently as can be. Is it too late to say that I'm not actually a licensed sailor? Oh god. Get it go. Okay, no, it doesn't, you know. For some reason I thought it'd go and like move the water like that. No, they just retract.
Tis actually moving. A fine effort.
Was it ever in doubt? You're the master at the helm, my dear.
Even if I'm not properly licensed.
Virga Island, eh? Well, I can say it's wholly foreign to me.
'Tis a land within an archipelago where many Mustari live. I've heard their faith involves a special maiden of some kind.
You don't say.
How have they managed to avoid the church's influence? I doubt they've the manpower or arms to fend off the crown theocracy.
There's something there that could overturn history, as the Sanctists tell it. Something so damning they couldn't even afford their soldiers seeing it.
So they just isolated the whole island?
So the rumors say, at least.
Oh.
Might just be a conspiracy theory.
Right.
As for this dragon god's lance, we shall need to negotiate.
If negotiations are even on the table.
Ugh, why all the fuss? Just kill them and take it.
Oh my god, Fidelio.
Nothing else works, yeah. Keep it simple.
Right, I forgot we're role-playing as the villains.
It's always kill, kill, kill with you two.
Okay, I can reprimand him, she can.
Hey, Lord Louis's orders. Don't need to tell you, do I?
Yet you'd impugn Count Louis's reputation with wanton massacre. Simple, was it?
Ugh, give it a rest. Are we there yet?
Not for a couple days, buddy.
Hard to talk strategy with those two hanging around.
Yeah, it's more of a pain than I thought. When we get there, we'll sort it out. We'll say hi to the natives, you know.
Ladies and gentlemen, feast your ears on this! The elder boy candidate seems to have crossed the channel to the island on a gauntlet runner too!
Is he all right? They say the waters are clear amongst us now, but...
If he made it, that means my husband can go out fishing again. Doesn't...
I have to say, I expected at least one daredevil to try plowing straight through the inner sea, but I never thought it'd be that boy.
That's the same lad who exposed that lady from Martira, isn't it? He's not bad.
But Virga Island's infamous people. Treacherous! Even the Crown Theocracy struggled with them for years. So how will this shake out? The festivities have just begun.
The Gauntlet Runner takes to the water in its new form, setting out to the wide open sea. Their destination, Virga Island, an enigmatic foreign land that not even the long arm of Sanctism can reach. Not all present now would count themselves as allies. Will this prove difficult, or something else entirely?
Well, only one way to find out. I am...
Neuras speaking.
Neuras' voice echoes throughout the runner's phone. Heiseme's got a fishing gear laid out on the deck. If you're keen on learning, ask him. Can't promise I'll stop if you slip overboard, though, so be careful. Ha! Okay. We can fish. Makes sense. 3 days until we go, I think. Having Junah and those brothers around has certainly made the Gauntlet Runner livelier. Yeah, no kidding. We're full house now. It's crazy. This bathroom line gonna get ridiculous. Shoo. That's not the bathroom. That's the pantry. Oh, man. I thought I'd finally gotten used to the runner's motion, but waves are a whole new beast. I'd rather not look pathetic in front of those two brothers. I'm afraid there's no helping it now. That's okay. It's okay. What's up, dude? Dell, was it?
Seriously.
I was wondering what sort of rubbish excuse of a ship I'd find. I got to admit, the insides are impressive. Compared to the rest, at least.
We're, form over function here? Or is it function over form? I often forget. I want to look at the top, though. Check it out. Also, where is Boss? Is that what he is? Can't remember his name. Hey!
A sea breeze is perfect. Till you smell the fish. And feel your hair. I'm quite ready to make landfall, actually.
And yet you're still out here. Oh, look at that thing go. God dang, this rules. I'll say it once, I'll say it again. No, that's not the saying. Still one of the coolest sights in gaming. I don't know why. Call me crazy, call me eccentric. Just the idea of, hanging out in front of the Gauntlet Runner. It might just be my favorite thing. Dang, bro, you're not dressed for this weather.
Speaking of.
Still dressed well, though.
Some runner your man's put together. For the weird things never seen before. Spends his off hours working on the runner, too. Does he?
Yeah, he's a heck of a guy. Here I thought he'd just be kind of a filler character. Nope. No wasted characters in this game. I can say that for a fact. Even moving at such speed, Looks like I can still catch fish. No idea how that works. Perhaps they are drawn by the runner's magla crystals, or perhaps they're just curious. Either way, I certainly won't want for entertainment on our way to the island. I wonder what this gives us. If it gives us one of royal virtues, I'm there. Doesn't you know what? Come on, we don't gotta mid-max everything.
The truth is...
Indeed, you need to chill. I thought I'd do some fishing, but I don't have any good bait. Everything that might work? Tail bait. When did I get that? Oh my. Those fish won't know when to hit them. Let's cast. Here it comes. Is it actually minigame? Hope so. I love them. Oh, sorry. I thought it was voice acting. I'm more tired than I realized. How do I shake this? Give in. No, never surrender. Pinch your cheek. Don't mess up your REM sleep cycle. Suppose I'll try that then. A bite! Oh, a strong one. But I am stronger yet. Oh, just look at this haul. Thanks to you, of course. Lord of the Lake? Aren't we on the river? That don't make no sense. Tension and strategy lurk beneath the surface of calm. That's what makes fishing such a beloved pastime. The results hardly matter. In fact, don't bother asking how many I've caught. Well, as much as I had to say, I think it's about time we call it a day. We had a fun time fishing with not our dad. What
the sun dips below the horizon and the stars begin to reflect off the water's surface, the gauntlet runner reaches the shore. Lurking below the surface, in the black and fathomless deep, are the eager eyes of predatory hunters. But the party, safe inside their gauntlet runner, relaxes from the burdens of their voyage, gazing out over calm waters.
Sounds like we're going to have an impromptu fight on our hands at some point. Wow, that is gorgeous. Holy crud, look at that. An orange sea? Well, it was orange. Now the sun's down. We'll arrive 3 days from now. We're being watched, so careful what you say. Right. What a crew, dude. Oh, the wardrobe change, fellas. Okay, casual Friday.
You think? I can take my eyes off you just because it's past sundown. Think again. You want to try something, go ahead. See what happens. Count Louis won't be asking me to justify myself. We clear?
We still don't know how he fights, which is the scary part. This guy's a straight shooter. He's got the axe. You know?
I admit, stop thinking this danky little gauntlet runner was going to sink any second. Did a decent job running today. And out of all the candidate runners, this one's pretty fast. What is it, yeah? Not that I have set one foot on it without Lady Junah here being here.
Yeah, makes sense. Oh man, who we spend time with? Obviously. Gee, who's Johnny want to spend time? But like, yeah, that's a new party member. What can I say?
Don't anticipate any monster attacks like we've seen on the land, but you never know. Best keep the emergency lights on just in case.
No, let's be honest. No run-of-the-mill monster could possibly capsize my sea runner. Alright, the game is just saying, like, straight up, there's gonna be a fight. Get ready for it. So Junah's debut will have to be some other time. Anyway, thank you all so much for checking out today's episode of Metaphor ReFantazio. Admittedly, very story-focused. I feel kind of bad, like, you know, I don't want to talk over these cutscenes. First time I'm seeing them. I try my best to interject what I'm thinking at the time. But Rella, and what is up with Junah? She's so hard to read, but God, everyone else has been pretty straightforward with, you know, who they are as characters. Well, except Hulkenberg, who's hiding something, which she doesn't want to talk about until she's very ready, and we're not going to rush that. But yeah, what really is she like beneath all those masks? Golly, I'm dying to find out. Until next time, guess we're heading for this island. I can't wait. So hunt down a world tree? God dang it, Atlas. You know what I like, bro. Ugh. Anyway, next video is coming soon. Bye.